So I know you hold many titles in the neighborhood, and we'll get to that. It's funny you say you met the grandfather, and he kind of passed on to you because actually, like, knowing you a little bit or knowing of you a little bit and reaching out to people just asking about you, they call you the grandfather now.
Yeah.
So I know you hold a lot of different titles. Tell us what other titles you hold at Camden.
So none at Camden outside of coaching. So my titles are, I run an organization called CEO, Change Equals Opportunity, and our focus is on the mentorship of males of color ages 10 to 30 in the areas of education, employment, and life skills.
Okay.
And so we have a multitude of ways to engage our youth. And so we do college tours, we do corporation tours. We have an internship program where we take kids and we hire them and put some money in their pocket and teach them the soft skills that they need to be able to go get hired through another job. we're also an entrepreneurship incubator. Okay. And so we find kids that are interested in starting their own businesses, and I help them through that, whether helping them start their own or as a venture capitalist, investing into that business, right, and helping it get off the ground and seeing what we can do with it. Outside of that, I'm a teacher for the Office of Black Student Achievement. I teach a course called Black Culture to males of color. I teach at Edison.
Okay.
Crazy enough, right? So I teach at Edison and coach at Camden. And then I run an organization called CEO Outreach where I actually staff guys in different schools, and we build engagement with youth so it intersects and connects from community to schools. So helping to foster relationships for educators who don't necessarily come from our backgrounds, who don't really understand.
That's clutch.
Clutch right there. Yeah.
Right. And so then we can be that middleman. And so you're not just sending Johnny to the office. We need to find out why you sent Johnny to the office and why you thought that was the best decision versus, other alternatives.
Just get out of my class.
Right.
I can't
Right.
deal with you.
Right.
So when did you start these companies, and what made you even want to go that direction with those things?
A few more. I'm the
Okay,
commander
okay.
of Minnesota Freedom Fighters.
I told you you're a lot in the hood.
Okay,
man.
let's
You
do
only-
it. Let's do it. Let's go.
We're an armed guard of black men who came into existence with the death of George Floyd. And so we protected North Minneapolis, Broadway corridor mainly from burning, people wanting to burn and loot. And then from there, we just became a community force to show up at all of the funerals and all of the marches that were happening to make sure that our people were safe and everybody got to vent how they needed to in a safe environment without retribution from police or community. I also own a dealership. And so we buy and sell cars, and so we teach kids how to buy and sell cars. That's one of the tools that we use to teach kids entrepreneurship skills, and then we do real estate. So
Hold on, we gotta give him a Don DeMarco, man.
I'm telling you,
that
man.
was just kind
I'm
of
telling
crazy
you.
right there.
That's
man.
like life literacy,
Yeah,
right?
like
there.
life
Just
literacy.
general.
That's crazy right there.
I'm gonna coach you up, and if you don't make the league, we got a plethora of areas we can put you
So
on.
see, even
What you
in
just said.
basketball, right? So I get a lot of flack, and I'll take it for my record, right? My coaching record. I don't recruit.
Right.
I would love to, but it's just not my integrity, right? I want you to come for the right reasons because at the end of the day, I got to teach you how to be a man,
For sure.
right? I've had both of my sons have played college basketball. One in the IA, I coached him all the way up until he went to college, and then my other son Jamel, I let him go sophomore year to go play for Larry McKenzie at North.
Yep.
But still was very integral in his process, only for him to make it, D1 status and decide, I don't like the business end of this, and I don't really want to do it no more, right? So knowing kind of both angles and seeing it all, I can see the different perspectives of the kids, understanding that some want to go D1, some just want the recreational experience of it, right? And as a high school coach, I have to balance the two.